Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Sword Art the Factor. And today is a special day because today it is Argo's birthday, so happy birthday Argo. And of course we also have her birthday banner, which you can see here is a step up banner with 3 steps. Step 1 50% off, step 2 regular price, and step 3 a guaranteed random Argo skill. And you can see also that on step 2 and step 3, step 2 we have a 1.3% drop rate for future red, and step 3 2%. And the future skill we have is these two. These are the two new burst skill, a new full burst and a new awakening passive skill. Target tracker Argo is a dagger skill slash an earth, and Informant inside Argo awakening pass skill. Going to be interested to see what the burst skill is gonna do. And this one is available to the 14th of June, so you have 9 days on you to collect your Archon gem and summon on this banner unless you are still thinking about if it's worth or not. And the first skill we're gonna look at is the pass skill Informant inside Argo. It has combination Ace of Dagger. Alright. Combination 4, skill power is added 1% when using on switch. Really good, especially if you're using a chain build. Because when you're in a chain state and you have skills that are maximum broken or chain skill, they will able to do switch. And this one gonna be added as well. So 1% into switch, really good. And we have Ace of Dagger 4, attack plus 4% when using that skill. That is a lot of percentage. 4% is a lot, can be really useful in your build, and it is also awakening. With the awakening skill, damage plus 3% when using switch. Additional 50% to your damage. Okay, that is really good. Really good power skill, especially if you're using a dagger set. This one can be really nice to have. Target tracker Argo, if you look on it normally, is a dagger skill, Earth Descent skill animation for SP slash nerf, 50-second cool time, 30 switch gauge, 29 break gauge. Oh damn, that is pretty small. 30 and 29. 2350% damage to hitting a target. Weakness slash 4 debuff slash element weakness, 25% for 8 seconds. Not bad. Poison, status element, inflict poison, 1 stack for 30 seconds. Alright. If you need to apply poison, that can be good. And if you want to activate the burst, you need to do earth, earth slash earth. And if you max limb break this skill to plus 10, you will remove this sequence here and only need to do earth, earth slash. It has also 50-second cooltime, 30 switch gauge, and 58 break gauge. Not the best. It does 5700% damage to hitting a target. Bonus attack plus 1500 against enemy with a blunt element, basically enemy weak to slash. Increase attack against enemy with a status element, poison, burn, bleed, frostbite, 1% for every stack 1. Basically, if you're applying all these 4, and the max stack is 99, so 4 times 99 is 396, so you're getting 396% attack. Really good. Last bonus, earth element damage increased by 0.5% the number of poison stack when the player is inflicted with the poison starter element. If you know how to play around poison on yourself, then this is a really good bonus. Otherwise, if you can't, then you only need to rely on the first one and second bonus. That's it. It's still really good. So, not a bad skill, really good, especially if you're farming on floor 33 that is weak to slash and earth, can be really useful. Are there any boss that are weak to slash and earth in Kill Showdown? Yeah, we do have the boss that is called the last number. I forgot what level it is. It is either 175 or 195. No, actually 175. 175, right? So it is weak to slash and earth, but it has it's a really weird mechanic, so not that many really likes to farm that one. So not bad burst skill, really good passive skill and really good burst skill. Target tracker Argo is a sword skill with higher damage multiplier increase after limb breaking. That is definitely good, worth to limb break. And if you look on the rate, you have 0.094% chance to hit Argo skill. And like on step 3, you have 2% for future red and 0.48% for non-future red. And for guaranteed, you have 50% chance to hit future red and 50% chance to hit non-future red. Alright, not bad, not bad. So let's have a look on other Argo skills that you get if you're pulling on this banner. As you can see, Argo do have many skills, kind of surprising, more than the all-male character. Agil, Klein, Kirito has the most, I believe. So yeah, you can see that she has many different skills, and then we also some bad skill, but the skills I put here in the category, Chainful, Burst Axle, Awakening, Burst Support, etc. Those are the skills I think are good, decent, or really good. And the bad ones, I just put them here, trash. But that is just my opinion on Argo skill. Everyone has different opinion when it comes to Argo. And the first skill we're going to talk about is the chain, of course, really useful. This is a dagger chain skill. So if you need a chain skill, then you have a chance to get a chain Argo skill. Really useful, good for holy set because it's buffing holy damage. So really nice. Next one, full burst dagger. I believe this is a dark element, so really good in any slash dark content. For example, floor 69 if you plan to farm for Machina weapon series. Really good full burst, really useful for that specific floor. Or any slash dark content, for example, Chaos Shutdown. You do have the Dark Chaos Blazing level 155, that is which is slash dark, really useful as there as well. For Axel, she has 3 active skill, 2 of them are dagger and 1 is axe. I believe this one is focused on earth element stacking, so if you're running a earth dagger set, then having this one can be nice. And this one is focused on fire, so good in a fire dagger set. And this one is an axe skill, so really useful for wind stacking, for example for nearest floor, floor 44. So if you know how to play around stacking, this one can be nice to have as well. Connect skill, she has 2, 1 is dagger and 1 is spear. This one is really good if you want to apply more element stack on the enemy, really good. And this one is really good if you want to heal on your spear set, can be really useful in any frost dark set that is hitting hard. Mod skill, well, you know about me when it comes to mod skill. I don't like how mod skill are right now because full bird and the new bird is just much better, much stronger as a DPS. So why they want to use mod skill and you have to farm for the unlocker. So mod skill, I won't talk too much about it, but if you look on the paper, the skill itself, they are good. All the mod skill I have put here, they are good to be honest. For example, this one can be really useful mostly for breaking any blunt fire breaking, so really useful. For example, for GOG can be really useful. Awakening, she do have one in my opinion that is really useful, which is reducing bleed resistance. Sometimes some boss or high-end content or any GOG that has like high bleed resistance and we want to apply bleed, then having this one can be really useful, reducing bleed resistance and also increasing the bleed damage, so really nice to have. Burst skill, she has some really good burst skill. If I remember what they do, I believe this one is focused on fire burst, so really useful. This one, I don't really remember if this was earth or dark, but still really useful, really good as well. But I will tell you when I'm editing this video. So 2 really good burst skill. Then we have support skill that can be really useful. This one is really useful if you want to apply the 2 element, can be really useful if you don't have any auto dagger that can apply element. Then we have buff skill that is buffing your crit rate. The more max HP you have, the more crit rate you will get. So if you want to receive 100% crit rate, you need to have at least over 1330k HP to get the 1% crit rate. And then this one is really good for stacking or wave clearing, really nice. And also it has a really nice bonus, so you can even use this as a mod fodder if you want to. But I prefer using this as a wave clear. Really good AoE, good animation, and also gives you attack stack, and you can stack in multiple mobs. So you can get max stack of blaze buff by using 1 swing. For fodder, she has some really good fodder for dagger and axe. For dagger, she has 2 really nice dagger fodder that you can use for your dagger mod. This one slot with 2 really good bonus, so really useful. And this one is a 3 slot that is relying on having element on the enemy. So make sure to apply element and try to max it out so you can deal a lot of damage with this bonus here. And the last 3, they are axe fodder. 2 of them are 1 slot. This one, if you remember, is based on enemy remaining HP. So if enemy HP is above 50% or more, then you will get more attack. So really useful. And then this one is based your own HP, so the more remaining HP you have, the more attack you receive. Pretty good. And this one is a 3 slot axe fodder, which can be really nice. I don't remember the bonus, but I remember it being a decent one to have. For passive, Argo do have some really good passive skills that you can get if you're pulling on Argo's birthday. The first 2, they are power rise. This one is more if you want to survive a little bit and counter CC. It has really high paralyzed resistance and also gives a healing, so can be really nice to equip if you need that. This one is a full burst passive skill, so really nice for axe and mace because it also increases damage when the enemy has mark on them, so really nice to have. Then we have advanced triple passive. This one advanced triple 4, but you can also apply frostbite every time you switch, so it can be really nice if you are tanking or something like that. So really good passive. And then this is another full burst passive skill. with advanced triple fire, if I remember, can be really useful. This one is King of Dagger, which is similar to Power Rise 4 but more attack, more flat attack. So you receive the 1000 attack if you're using a dagger skill, can be really useful, and then you also getting additional more attack percent. And last one, the last passive is Veteran Technique 4, which scales based on your level. So if you're level 200, then you receive 34% attack, which is maximum. Very nice passive to have. For Ring, she has really good passive skill that can be really useful in your EX ability. This one is focused on stun resistance, so really nice to have. And this one, I believe, is focused on paralyze. So you have a stun resistance and paralyze resistance. So two really useful passive skills that you can equip on your Ring for EX ability effect. And then we have some limited skill, free skill, and trash skill. So yeah, that was all the Argo skill that I want to talk about. And you can see that there's some really useful skill that you can get if you plan to pull on Argo's birthday. Now the question is this banner worth the summon on? Well, if you're a dagger user that likes to use dagger, then Argo is a really good banner to pull on, because these two here is really good for your dagger set, especially if you're farming the floor for free. You have a full burst earth skill dagger that can utilize on, and then a really strong passive skill that's really good for dagger. 40% attack, and also you're adding skill power, really nice, meaning you can also add something else on your Ring. If you look into other Argo skill, you have another full burst, you have a chain which you can use as well, axle, you have the earth axle that you can also use if you can play around stacking. Really nice connect skill as well, it is also earth element. Mod skill you don't really care too much, awakening can be nice as well, some burst skill and some really other skill like really strong pass as well, so it is not that bad. So if you're interested in using dagger skill and also like Argo, this banner is really good. If you already have really strong dagger set, for example you have the non-element powerful burst dagger, then you don't need to pull on this banner, you can pretty much skip and save your con gems. New players, is this banner worth to summon on? Well, if you're interested in Argo and also like to use dagger, then definitely really worth to summon on. Otherwise, if you're interested in sword or other weapon, there are better option. So save your con gems and wait for a future banner that is much better. If you want to, you can also wait for burst banner, which should come this week or next week, it really depends, but I will make a video about it. You can wait for that if you want to. Otherwise, you can also skip every single banner and save your con gems and rely used on the free pulls. So TLDR, this banner is really good if you want to play dagger and also farm floor for free or any / earth weakness content. If you're not interested in using dagger, then you can pretty much skip this banner and save your con gems. But that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now and bye bye.